Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to Diddy Kong Racing. Or should I call it Tip-Top Racing, because I'm using Tip-Top for this entire adventure mode. But anyway, Diddy Kong is still in this game. And not just Diddy Kong, but also a lot of challenges we need to do. Last time we actually found another key, the next key opening up the next battle challenge, or whatever it's officially called, I'm not too sure. But anyway, we can enter that now, so might as well do that first. Get that out of the way immediately. Let's go see what Snowflake Mountain can bring for us. Icicle Pyramid. The last player remaining will win. Unlike in Dino Domain, where they actually had a little bit more of a specialistic way of approaching the battle mode, this one is a lot more traditional. This is just simple, attack each other with items and the last player standing wins. Compare this to Balloon Battle from Mario Kart. Only in this game we don't have balloons, we have bananas. 8 bananas for each player. And the moment we hit a player, you lose 2 bananas. And when you're out of bananas, you are out of this race. Bam! As you can see, I hit Crush. Crush loses 2 bananas and only has 6 remaining now. That's basically how this works. Like I said, very traditional. This is pretty much a carbon copy of the balloon battle from Mario Kart. Both Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64. And even though we're not using balloons as our health system, we are using balloons in a different way in this game. So it's still a balloon battle. Balloon battle in every sense of the word. It's still not a copy from Mario Kart. Even though a lot of aspects from this game are copied from Mario Kart. The whole reason why this game came to existence in the first place. Okay. Oh, thank you, Banjo. You managed to let me hit myself with my own trap. Okay, where is everybody? You can actually check the mini-map to see where everybody is. The moment they are small dots, they're actually on the same level as you. And the moment they transform into bigger dots, or even smaller ones, then they're actually in a different level. So I can use that to see on which level players are. The big dots mean they are above you. Regular sized dots mean that they are on the same level as you, and if they are small dots, then they are actually below you. That is something that you can use in order to see where your opponents are. And my strategy for this, as I've been using so far, but let's finally start talking about that. The one I just got attacked with. Try to grab 2 red balloons. So you actually get homing missiles. The homing missiles is actually the best way to attack your opponents, I feel. Because regular mixed missiles you can of course also use, but those are really hard to aim, especially me. I don't think I'm that good with that, so usually I trust the homing missiles. Oh. I was aiming for Diddy Kong, but apparently mine homed in on Banjo. And Crush was out really fast, by the way. He's already at 0 for a while. I'm pretty sure the first 4 hits that I made were all 4 on Crush. Poor guy. But okay, here's Banjo. Now only Diddy Kong remains. Only 1 more hit. I have 2 more hits, so should be able to get him. Okay, there he comes. There we go. The closest thing you can get in this game to a regular balloon battle when translating the mechanics to Mario Kart. That's basically what this is. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another one in a later world. It's also going to be... yeah, let's still call it a balloon battle. I still feel this is just balloon battle, so I'll just call it balloon battle. But anyway, one thing that doesn't change, if we once again get another piece of the TT amulet. The still mysterious collectible that we have been collecting so far. We have 2 pieces of it now, but we still don't know what it quite does yet. We will find out the moment we get near the end of the game. But for now, I'll keep it a secret. Okay, that taken care of. We also still have 1 more regular race to do. So let's go in here now. Frosty Village. Okay, by far the most challenging of all of the tracks in this world. Although the first time through it should not be too difficult quite yet. There's actually some pretty nasty stuff in this track. And with that I'm mostly referring to the silver coin challenge. Just regular racing should be doable here. This part can be quite annoying because it's quite foggy here. You can't really see too far ahead of you. So missing out on the turns here is quite easy. There's also quite a number of boost panels on this track, but I always forget where they are, so I remember always missing a lot of them. But this one I never miss. This one's the most fun to do, because you can jump off this hill. Especially when combining the booster panel with a booster balloon of your own. That can be really fun to play around with. Now the silver coin challenge is not going to be fun in this part of the track. It's not really easy to see where they are here, so... Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay, seems to be going fine now. I'm not sure what happened there, but there was a little bit of lag there. You probably also noticed that. Well, if it is going to be the only time it's going to do that, I won't mind, but... In all honesty, I have this hyper-modern gaming PC, so on a 1997 game it should not be doing that. I'm not too sure what caused that, but... Apparently it was a fluke, because it's going fine now. So fine, in fact, that I'm almost lapping persons. That yellow dot over there. I'm not too sure who it is, probably Pipsy, looking at the color. But yeah, there she is. First track where I almost lapped someone. Ah, so that's the reason why the lag was there for a brief moment. The game was like, oh, this track is too easy for you. Let's try to distract you a little bit. Game is sentient, help. But okay, anyway, all of these fun little distractions aside, we have the final golden balloon, and therefore saying, we unlock the boss door. For the first time, of course, since Dino Domain, we now know that we need to do this guy twice. But first, let's go see who we need to face here, in Snowflake Mountain. Oh, it's a walrus.
Well done! Now I challenge you to a race.
Okay, and I was thinking Walrus Cove was a coincidence, but apparently not. There actually is a walrus in here. And that we need to face next, and yeah, as you can see, we have to do that in the Hovercraft. The first official race, not counting the Tars challenge in the overworld. The first official race taking place in one of the main hubs that actually uses the Hovercraft. And this one I always have a lot of trouble with. I'm pretty sure the first time I should be able to get him pretty easily, but I can remember the second challenge we need to do with him. I always struggle with that a lot. And it's mostly because I am terrible with the Hovercraft. Especially since I have not been able to practice with that a whole lot in this game quite yet. I only did one race so far against Stars, and that one was not too difficult. So this is only my second time in the Hovercraft so far. So getting used to how the turning works in this thing. That is going to cost me the second time I pass through here, probably. But yeah, this first time, like I expected, was not too difficult quite yet. But it's not about the first time. We know the second time is going to be harder. But first, let's unlock the silver coin challenge.
Well done! Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from the snow world. Collect 8 from each level and win. Then come back and see me.
Okay, and now let's go see if Tars has some more advice for us.
I got something special for you.
Take your finger off the accelerator just before you hit a zipper. Too late, Tars, I already told that in the first episode. And that is a trick we already know. And another trick we already know is this silver coin challenge. The moment you clear off the tracks and beat the boss for the first time, we need to do the tracks again. Only this time more challenging, because we're not just winning, we also need to collect 8 silver coins scattered throughout all of the tracks. Everfrost Peak being by far the easiest one, so let's get started with that one. The later ones are a lot more difficult. This track is pretty compact in its layout, of course, so there's not a whole lot of hiding places here in this track, so most of the coins you can just see out, lying around out in the open, or in this case hovering out in the open. They can of course also be higher up, because we're in a plane. They don't always have to lie them on the floor this time. And that said, it does not make it easy to actually grab them, especially whenever you exit zippers. It's actually sometimes really difficult to get your control back. Okay, I only got 3 of them, so I did not do too well in the first lap. But okay, here's number 4. Okay, there's one coming up over here, to the right. I saw that one when we passed through there the first time. There's also a second one. Okay, the next one is when we exit the tunnel. Right after the zipper, over here. And the final one was actually the first instance of a coin that we could not grab the first time through. Because there was one under the arch and there's one on top of this arch. The first example in this game of a track where you can't get all of the silver coins in one lap. Unless you actually bother to turn around after grabbing that other one. But that would be really weird if you start doing that. Because I'm pretty sure if you actually bother to stop, turn around, grab the next one, and then move on back to the track, you're not able to win anymore. That actually makes you lose so many positions that I'm pretty sure it's over for you. So be wise and actually spread those 2 over 2 laps. Or 3 if you actually miss one. But okay, here we go. The first easy track taken care of. For the other 3 I can remember it being a little bit more tricky. Most of these tracks were already quite challenging to do normally, so actually bothering to look around and go out of your way to collect some coins, that might be a little bit more troublesome. Let's move on into Walrus Cove for the second time. And this time we know who the Walrus is. But we're not facing the Walrus quite yet. We're facing silver coins, 8 of them. I'm not too sure where they are hidden, but hopefully not too well hidden. Because this is a track where the technical part of the track can already challenge me. So I don't want to get out of my way too far to actually start grabbing coins. Okay, the first 2 are just in plain sight. Okay, there are no coins on the straightaway. I did expect one, to be honest. There's one over there. Speaking of turning around to grab a coin. I wanted to go for the zipper, but then I saw that coin in the other corner. Mean trick game. Okay, 3 more. Okay, there's one over there. And oh, there's one to the right over there. I'll grab that one in the second lap, if you don't mind. Okay, the last one I did not see. Help. I'm in 5th place. There's still one more coin I need to find. I know where number 7 is. I'm going to assume that final one is on the other pathway. The narrow pathway, taking a left at that final split pathway. But I did not quite see it, so I'm not too sure. It can also be up here now that I think about it. No, it's not. Could have been. Okay, let's grab ourselves that one we saw to the right over there first. Yeah, once again I didn't see anything, so I'm just going to have to assume it's going to be on the left pathway there. If it isn't, I have a problem. Let's first make sure we grab first place again. That's also something we need. Not just 8 coins, but we also need to get first place, of course. Let's not forget about that. Yeah, I can't imagine it being anywhere else. It has to be over there. Otherwise I would have seen it by now. It's also not on that ledge over there, so it has to be to the left over here. Oh, come on. I can't even make that jump. Am I really that slow? And yeah, there it is indeed. It had to be. Luckily I didn't miss it. Otherwise I would have still had the problem. I actually had to brake and reverse. And I probably wouldn't have won anymore. Okay, this is the first silver coin challenge that actually scared me for a little bit. I actually needed all 3 laps in order to grab all of them here. Let's go see if the next one is a little bit easier. Snowball Valley. Also a track where there are a lot of split pathways, of course, as you might have noticed the first time through. So this is also going to be a track where it is probably going to be impossible to grab all of them in the first lap. Or any of the laps. Not in one go, at least. Let's go left first. Through the tunnel. I'm pretty sure I did not do that the first time through. I was too busy actually catching up to these people because of being 8th place. Because of grabbing the key. But this time we're grabbing different things. The key we don't need to grab anymore. So we do need to grab coins. Okay, I only have 3. Let's go right now. Yeah, there's indeed another coin here. Okay, let's focus on the right side now. So most of the coins are going to be on the right side here. In these open areas. Okay, one more to get. Once again, I need all 3 laps in order to get them, because the final one's actually on the left side over there. Whoa, easy there. Don't bump into me. I know your name is Bumper, but still, you don't have to bump into me. Okay, I still need to catch up with Crunch too. Okay, let's hang a left here. Okay, got it. Ah, come on. I still do this. Oh! Bam! I'm not too sure if I actually deserved that victory. Okay, that final part was kinda chaotic. Okay, let's try to summarize that. I thought I was going to miss the coin. Still grabbed it. But because of me thinking I was going to miss it, I was out of balance and hit the tunnel. Then during the zipper I got hit by a spike ball. But I was still in possession of a missile, was able to fire. Okay. Let's not waste those final 3 minutes with chaos. Let's waste those final 3 minutes with another silver coin challenge. And hopefully Frosty Village is going to be less hell. Even though, if I remember, this one is the trickiest one of all 4. So this one could also be challenging. But at least the track is not as compact as the previous one. So should be more margin for error. And hopefully I don't need that. No, 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 no. Let's not jump here. Because of course there's going to be coins on this hill. So let's not jump over the hill. I'm so used to jumping off that hill that I wanted to do that here automatically too. But because of the silver coin challenge, it's not a wise idea to do it here. Unless you're sure you have all of the coins on the hill. Okay, there's one to the left over there. Like I mentioned the last time we went through here, this one, especially the foggy section through the village, can be quite annoying, because you don't always see what is ahead of you. And therefore saying, you also don't see the coins that are ahead of you. Usually only when it's already too late. But okay, there's only 2 more. I know where both of them are. First one over here. And this time I can actually skip the zipper, so I don't have to last minute actually decide to stop my jump. The final one's going to be on the left side of the track during the village section. This zipper I can still take. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, tree. Otherwise I would have been in the snowy fields, lost forever. Okay, now we need to still win this track. Let's try to do that in a little bit of a less chaotic way than last time. But at least we can finally jump again. Hell yeah. Okay, first place. Let's make sure we keep that. Let's keep away from spike balls and oil stains. But that does not apply to you guys, of course, so... There's still a couple of shortcuts that you can actually take in that snowy section. I'll try to show that off during the trophy race. Because of this being the silver coin challenge and none of the silver coins actually being placed on that shortcut section, I will not be showing it off here, if you don't mind. But there's actually a couple of zipper sections going through the snowfields for some shortcuts. Still the only thing I need to show off in that track. I'll do that next time. It's going to be the final track in the trophy race, so... Hopefully I'm already certain of my victory and I can actually try to do that section. But before we start doing the trophy race, we first need to beat the boss for a second time, of course. After winning the silver coin challenge, the true challenge when it comes to the boss actually becomes a thing. And this boss fight is actually quite hard. I can remember this one giving me a lot of trouble. So if you don't mind, I'm going to back off and not do it. I'll do it next time. See you folks next time. Treecks out.